POTS, the Invisible Illness and Exercise Dilemma. And Erin, you can start whenever you're ready.
Meet my good friend Katie. As you can see, Katie looks like the definition of physically fit. She works as a physical therapist, she was a cross-country runner in college, and she enjoys hiking in our beautiful Flagstaff area. But something you probably can't tell by looking at this picture is that when Katie goes up the stairs, some days she has to crawl. When Katie stands up from a chair, her heart starts to race so fast that she feels like she might pass out. Katie has an illness called POTS, which stands for Postural Orthostatic Tachycardia Syndrome, and this affects a person's sympathetic nervous system, which is in charge of the fight or flight response. When a person with POTS stands up, their fight or flight response kicks in at an inappropriate time, increasing their heart rate to extremely high levels. For Katie, she was only able to stand for 3 minutes before feeling dizzy, lightheaded, nauseous, and to the point of near fainting. This greatly affected her life, her ability to work as a physical therapist, cook herself meals, and even get herself dressed in the morning. Katie is only 35 years old, but she had these symptoms for 7 years before being diagnosed with POTS. Her physicians did not know what POTS was, and sadly this is common. The average diagnosis time is 5 years and 11 months for others like Katie. Hearing Katie's story completely crushed my heart, and I wanted to know what I could do as a physical therapist to keep this from happening to anyone else. So I started some research, and what I found is that exercise is the best form of treatment for POTS, but what has not been well documented is what an exercise program should actually look like. So I made one. I first evaluated Katie by using a series of baseline assessments, including a standing heart rate test that can be used to help diagnose POTS. I then prescribed her an exercise program, but this is where I had to get creative because she could only stand for a few minutes, so I gave her exercises in lying down, such as swimming and weight training. As she started to get better, I progressed her to upright exercise, such as using the elliptical and hiking. Katie was resilient with working out 7 days a week, despite getting sick several times during the year, and her results were phenomenal. Last year, she could only stand for 3 minutes. She required several breaks during her work shift, and she complained that she couldn't do simple tasks around her home. Today, she can stand for 30 minutes, work 4.5 hours with only 1 break, and take her dog on a 45-minute hike. As you can see, this case study shows that my exercise program not only helped improve her standing tolerance, but it's helped her get her life back. By publishing this case study, I hope to share with other healthcare providers that POTS can be screened using a simple standing heart rate test, which will hopefully cut down on the diagnosis time for POTS. And even more important, I hope to help others like Katie finally feel empowered to take control of their life by using exercise as medicine. Thank you.